Hey y'all, 2017 Bama Coast Cruise In. I think it's Cruise In. I better get it right. But anyways, I found this boat, this Russian torpedo or something. I don't know. It's a boat. Well, I thought it was a boat. It's a snowmobile at the end of the day. Well, it's both actually. Let me get the camera turned around. We'll take a look at it. Jurgen, thanks so much for giving me time to show me, which originally when I came up to you I thought was a boat, but you tell me it was designed to be kind of a snowmobile too.
That's correct. It was actually, number one, it was a snowmobile, but it's also a boat. I would call it an airboat on steroids.
Right.
Because it's designed to go at 80 below zero. The whole craft starts with compressed air because batteries at 20 below zero stop working. And this thing is a fantastic design. It has aerodynamics, which makes it go a little bit lighter. At high speed, it creates lift. Because Tupolev, of course, is an aircraft company, one of the biggest in the world, and four of the finest engineers that built this machine. In the 1960s, they designed it, and they used it to pick up cosmonauts in Kazakhstan. That was before the helicopters had de-icing on the rotary wings. As soon as they developed de-icing on rotary wings, these were obsolete. And them were sold off to the public, and some of them were used by the post office in Russia. They delivered mail with it.
So they're mail trucks?
There were mail trucks on top of it, and a few were in private hands. And there is about 10 I know of in Russia, 4 in museums and 6 in private hands, because I'm in contact with these people. I'm the guy which has the only owner's manual, workshop manual to fix these machines, because they're very, very complicated. They don't look like that, but the electric is really awesome. The owner's manual is that thick.
Yeah.
So there's an engineer, and this guy, Vladimir, he always sends me requests for certain pages and in order to fix their machines, and he's very happy that I cooperate with him from America.
Right.
He knows I'm German by birth. And they sent me actually an honorary member of the Tupolev club in Russia. And I have a little Tupolev with some Russian writing underneath it to put on your emblem, on your lapel. And it's very cute. And I looked at it. It was probably for 4 weeks before it got to me.
Oh, yeah.
And the way that package was, it looks like a package in America from the 1950s.
Well, and you better check it, because it may have some kind of a video camera or some kind of chip in it. They know where you're at, where your boat's at.
They're probably listening to us right now.
Yeah,
it's probably on the boat somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. My interview will show up in Russian before I even get it up on my channel. Tell me now, one of these sold at Barrett Jackson a couple years ago.
That was mine.
That was yours?
Yeah, I restored every one of them. I restored through my Russian connection. I got afterwards a few of those, and that was my first one, and it was sold to Ron Pratt of Scottsdale, Arizona. He had it for a long time in his collection, but in 2015, I think, he sold his collection.
Sold the whole collection.
Sold the whole collection.
Yeah.
And
where's
so
the
Ron,
boat at now? Or what do they call this? It's not a boat, it's not a snowmobile.
Well, the Russians call this an aerosani. Aerosani, and this one is an A3.
Because they made some different ones too.
They made different ones too, so this is one of the best selection of them, because they made some small ones with a 260 horsepower radial, different propeller, and this one is one of the last ones built, because this one has the flap in front, which gets you out of the water, and it has a propeller a little bit different, a more powerful 365 horsepower engine.
Why do they mount those propellers like that? I mean, that doesn't seem right, because it would seem like they're doing the same thing.
I was wondering about that too. Very nice question. And you know, I say for 100 years we are building propellers like this, like 90 degrees.
Right.
And that's totally wrong. The Russians figured out, race car drivers, they use the drafting effect.
Right.
Canada geese, they don't fly like this, they fly like this, use the drafting effect, and because of that, the first propeller cuts the air. The second one speeds it up. It has 30% more power than one which is built 90 degrees. Wow. Each blade has to fight the air, and that takes a lot of energy.
Well, and then the blade in front of it's probably causing turbulence, that the extra turbulence that the blade behind it follows on the standard design.
Correct.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yes, correct.
And you said you tested it, and you can verify that you get a lot more.
100%. That is a propeller which is the smartest thing on this boat. And this is the only boat which actually has brakes, because when I go high speed in the water, I tested them extensively.
Can you come right off the land and into the water?
I could, yes. This is powerful enough to go around on this grass here.
It's like a hovercraft, but it's not hovering.
It's not hovering because
What
the
keeps
bottom,
it from wearing it out?
there is some kind of early Teflon underneath it, this thick.
Okay, so you're saying about 1.5 inches thick, 2 inches
Yes,
thick. Okay.
and then it has very strong aluminum plates over it. It has rivets, the bottom is very strong.
Okay.
It's really thick, so it doesn't do any damage running around here. It would do damage on
Concrete,
here,
right.
on the concrete.
But they were going on ice, so they're
going
less,
ice.
less resistant than concrete. So.
Correct, yes.
But wow, and what kind of motor does it use?
That's an MP14 made by a company called Vidinyev, MP14B. And they had also MP14P, which they use a lot in America on experimental aircraft. And that's a 400 horsepower engine.
How many cylinders?
This is a 9-cylinder.
9 cylinders. That's what I counted, but I thought to myself, that's not an even number. Surely not, but it's a circle, it doesn't matter.
No, it matters a lot because radial engines always have odd numbers.
Okay.
You have 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11.
Okay, okay.
So always odd numbers. For some reason they need it like that in order to get the transmission inside to run smooth.
I got you. How many gears does it have?
It
Is
has...
like a boat just one, or does it shift like a car?
Oh, no. It just has one gear. You just control it by the power.
Okay, cool. And you've had how many of them?
3.
3. Are you this one you're going to keep? You're going to sell?
This one I'm going to keep because I have an open contract with my friends in Moscow. If they see another one, I buy it.
Okay.
And they found some, but they were the early models, which I showed you pictures of. And you notice it right away. These are not like this.
Right. And they want big money now.
They want big money now, and it's a 260 horsepower version. And I had one of those. I restored it beautiful. And a Russian gentleman came, a billionaire. He bought it and he sent it back to Russia.
Wow.
So there's only 2 in America right now.
Man, dude, I appreciate your time this morning. Thanks so much.
I appreciate talking to you.
All right, have a good day.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye. So there you go, from the 2017 Bama Coast Cruise. Some kind of Russian snowmobile boat thing, a Tupolev? I don't know how to say it. Look it up, check it out. It's awful cool though. Hope you all have enjoyed it. See ya! Hey y'all, don't forget to visit ScottieDTV.com for more cool content and an easy way to search the hundreds of videos I have posted. Either click the link in the description or the logo at the end of this video.